talking deer playing guitar is awesome. He's really good. He's probably been playing his whole life. Alright. Crowbar. Use. And there's a bloody hole in the wall. Sign on blah blah blah. I already read it. Something about blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? Reach inside. No, don't reach. I'm smart, guys. Yeah, this looks like the best idea, but I didn't need it anyway. I promise. I'm immortal. I come back. What's happening? Sacrifice blood time. Blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice. Gotta sacrifice that blood. Gotta sacrifice that blood. Gotta sacrifice that blood. Blood sacrifice. Gotta blood sacrifice. Gotta sacrifice the blood. Gotta blood sacrifice the blood. Blood sacrifice blood. Blood. Gotta blood. Blood. Sacrifice blood. Blood. Gotta sacrifice the blood. Gotta sacrifice the blood. Blood sacrifice. Alright, there we go. I just got shot. That was Blood Sacrifice by Sinew, the cat lady. Alright, so this is definitely as impressive as I was hoping. Looks like it's gonna have an incredible story. The cat lady. Blood Sacrifice. Alright, so are we about to... It's chapter 2. Are there 7 chapters? Is that it? That sounded like the Slender Man sound. Did they take it from Cat Lady? Second first breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
Dude, you seem insane.
I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know?
God, dude, this guy is
I will
obviously
answer all your
insane.
questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
Are you nuts? Does your mother know you're nuts?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors.
Doctor.
Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Oh god, that's me. What? Wait, how did I get here? What? Okay, well.
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort.
Did they give me a lobotomy?
We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass.
Oh, is this
I would
what
advise
happened?
plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here.
Is this after the
Please,
pills?
let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
I didn't say anything, dude.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Okay, dude.
Would you like me to get you some water?
Yes.
Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Thank you. I'm kind of confused. I feel like we missed something. Out of nowhere, it just like jumped into me talking to a psychiatrist, and now I'm in bed, like, right after I took the pills. What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone.
Blood sacrifice, no!
My
Oh,
name is
blood
Liz,
pressure.
by the way. Hi.
Hi, Liz.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
No.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw.
My cat?
That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old.
What?
Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
You think your life is difficult. Oh my god. Yeah, that tends to happen in hospitals.
Bad dream?
Maybe.
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. So
Oh,
you're
again.
tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare.
You're so codependent.
I get nightmares sometimes.
That's cool.
I get them, and I can't wake up.
Did your parents not
Or
give you enough
sometimes I
attention when
dream
you
that
were
I'm
young?
falling. Those are strange dreams,
Oh my god, dude.
because I think I like them.
I don't care.
I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it.
Never hit the ground.
Everyone has
Never.
those dreams. I don't care about her name.
What happened
Wait, is
to
she
me?
one of the
Well,
things?
How much do you remember?
Parasites?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What?
Him
Who
earlier.
found me?
Your daughter, of course. She
My
called
cat?
an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
I don't think I
My-
have a daughter.
Daughter.
Your cat.
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward.
Because it costs
I
time
call
to
it
use.
Die Ward.
Oh, well,
Because
I mean,
all the patients who come here want to die.
are you killing them?
It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Interesting. Sounds like parasites.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X.
The one I was just talking
He's
to,
a chief
right?
of psychiatry in this hospital.
Yeah.
You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and
He's crazy.
he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Nope. If it's that doctor I spoke to earlier, nope.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero.
Yeah.
Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Yeah, okay,
Or
you're crazy.
she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
My cat.
Maybe.
You sound like you're a little too interested in my valuables.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman,
Wow.
but everyone just
Excellent.
calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward
Is he in a
often,
wheelchair?
usually late in the afternoon or in the evening.
Does he have hair?
I personally really like him.
Oh, I can tell.
But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He
Sociopaths
actually
do
offered
that
me some
too.
free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
So that he can get
What
into
are they
your head.
saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again.
He ate her.
Now why do you think that is?
'Cause he ate
Dr.
her.
X got her knocked up.
Oh.
They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
Like
He
he's dead.
smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Does that care?
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd.
That's called
I don't
being
exactly
familiar
hide
psychology.
things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
I'm
Sure.
stronger than you are.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Swallowed those pills.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a
I love Kingdom
hard-working
Hearts.
girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper.
Oh,
At
well,
least
okay.
I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right.
Yeah, but
You're
girls
a
these
real
days wear
nurse,
that to school, don't
not
they?
some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know,
Okay, well, I
dress
mean,
up as a sexy nurse.
maybe
and
it's
all.
not Dr. X
Well,
that caused you to
I
open
did
up
it
like
just
that,
once,
you know?
really.
You don't need to tell
He
me
didn't
these
like it
things.
that much.
I don't need to know these things.
He didn't like me that much either.
Okay, come on
Broke
now,
up
really?
with me last Valentine's Day.
It doesn't take a
Of all the
psychologist
days,
for
he
you.
chose that one, eh?
Oversharing.
He never told me why,
Oh my
but
God.
I don't care anymore.
Okay.
I'm
Tired, let me
tired.
sleep.
Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again.
I hope not.
Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How
She
do
might
I
be
know
the
you're not one of
parasite.
them?
You don't.
Oh God.
But do I really look like a bad person to you?
You know.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember
you
what
could
I said.
easily just be a pathological liar, you know?
Dreams are just dreams.
Everything you told me could have been a lie.
But when they
Easily.
turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Yeah, sure. Not at all, no. Trust yourself.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible.
Okay,
It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your
I
problem.
understand.
Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
It's interesting how I'm actually getting to answer these. I wonder if this actually affects anything in the story.
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man. Had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head, because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you
He's
two.
dead.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Yes. What happened, happened.